We've received a lot of feedback on the Urban Guidebook from New Yorkers who want to know why we haven't included walking in New York. So you spoke, we listened, and once again, we hit the polls to get your opinion on the most annoying things about walking around New York City. Some people even suggested that we institute fines for pedestrians or utilize citizens' arrests to enforce a walking code. We're not taking it that far, but we are hoping you'll take this list as a call to action so we can make walking around New York a little less annoying. The biggest gripe New Yorkers seem to have is slow walkers. In the Lower East Side, some sidewalks are jokingly marked to separate New Yorkers from tourists. And some groups have even tried to institute a minimum speed limit. Out-of-towners observing this behavior think we need to chill out. But you know that story your mom used to tell about walking to school, uphill, both ways, in the snow? That's us. Here's the thing. New York sidewalks are extremely congested. Most of us don't have cars like you LA folk, so walking is our main mode of transportation. Slow walkers impede the flow of traffic, and that is especially annoying when it's 90 degrees with 90% humidity or 0 degrees and windy, which it is 99% of the year here. Sudden stoppers made the #2 spot, with a lot of people noting that the sudden stoppers were also often U-turners. People don't come with brake lights, and no one can read your mind. So when you come to a sudden halt, someone now has their face planted firmly in your back. If you stop suddenly and U-turn, you have just headbutted the person behind you. BFFs are also on New York's most wanted list. If you link arms and walk 3 abreast, no one can get by you. Single filers are now forced into oncoming traffic to get around your arm-swinging trio. Although we love our city, let's be honest, it's covered in poop. This forces most New Yorkers to spend their day looking at the ground, trying to avoid presents from lazy dog owners. Unfortunately, this makes the sudden stoppers that much more hazardous. Although most New Yorkers try and avoid Times Square at all costs, it can be unavoidable at times. There is nothing worse than people harassing you to buy comedy tickets or trying to hand you free things on your way from point A to point B. If you are just visiting New York, Times Square will definitely be on your itinerary. Word to the wise, nothing is free in Times Square. If someone tries to hand you a free signed CD or religious medallion, don't take it. They will chase you down for the next 5 blocks, hassling you to pay for their free CD. Want to take a picture of Elmo or the Naked Cowboy? That's gonna cost you too. And trust me, you don't want to piss off the Elmos. Umbrellas were also high on the list of walking annoyances. Not everyone is created equal. Height-wise, that is. If you're on the shorter side, get ready to lift up your umbrella in a large crowd. Poking people in the eye with your umbrella will bring out more aggression than Times Square Elmo. Sometimes you may think you need an umbrella because it's starting to drizzle. If you're walking close to a residential building and it's clear skies, it's probably a dripping AC. Locals and tourists alike find this urban rain annoying and a little gross.
Oh, sick! Gross!
Shoulder bumpers and zigzaggers were the last 2 types of New York City walkers that got people heated. We all have problems. Don't take yours out on innocent pedestrians by aggressively shoulder bumping past them. This calls for an unnecessary roughness penalty. And since we're all trying to unaggressively get past each other, don't zig and zag as you walk. You know the type. You go left, they go left. You step right, they step right. You are doomed to walk bumper to bumper on this person for the rest of your commute. Hopefully this list made you feel like you aren't alone in your sidewalk annoyances. And if nothing from this video made any sense, we invite you to spend a day walking around New York City. Thanks for watching.